Hi, my name is Sharina, and this is my YouTube channel, Essceejulies. Essceejulies is a play on my name, and I'm coming here to tell you I am legally blind. I know, blind. I know. How am I making this YouTube video? You're blind, but you know, if you can see this video, I'm staring directly at the camera. So what? I'll explain, and I'll explain what that is. And most people hear the word blind, they think to see nothing. And that's not necessarily true. Basically, what legal blindness means is your vision isn't all that great. You can still see, but your vision isn't all that great. And basically, legally blind means is that your vision, in the United States, it means your vision cannot, like, you be best corrected with lenses to 2100. And basically, what legally blind means is that with somebody who has 20/20 vision, which is standard vision, what somebody can see who has good vision at 200 feet, what they can see at 200 feet, I would have to be 20 feet away from that same object to see it in the same clarity that they can. So you can see that this makes it very difficult to drive and to do other tasks. And there's different levels of visual impairment. There's people who have low vision, who are not at the legally blind mark, but their vision is not that great, to people who are totally blind, who don't have any light perception and can't make out shapes or colors or anything. Where I have an eye condition called Stargardt's macular dystrophy, where I have been slowly losing my central vision to an inherited, a rare inherited form of juvenile macular degeneration, where the retina of my eye, in the back of our eye, your retina, the macula that sits on retina, that's a really tiny little spot in the retina, is being damaged, where it's making it hard to see central vision. Your central vision is responsible for your fine focusing. So reading is hard, especially reading books is difficult for me unless they're like magnified or zoomed in, or pointing out fine details. It's very difficult. I was diagnosed with Stargardt's a little over 2 years ago, and on April 2nd, 2012, at the age of 27. And it's been emotionally a roller coaster. I am very surprised. Like, I really thought my vision was going to be worse at this point, and it isn't. So I'm very glad for that. And I thought it was going to be worse, but it's not. And like I said, Stargardt's has been a very slow, progressive disease. So my vision, the where it is now, can last for the next 5 years or not. And currently there is no cure for Stargardt's, and it typically starts from 6 to 20 years old, but there are people who are diagnosed later in life, much later than me. Now looking back, I'm thinking that the symptoms of Stargardt's might have started for me around maybe my late teens. Because when I failed the colorblind test, and the part of the vision where in your eye, in your retina, that gets destroyed are your cones of your eyes. And the cones are the photoreceptors in your eyes, which are the cones. They are responsible for your color vision and your central vision. And I had failed the colorblind test, and that should have been a sign that something was a little off, but it didn't really impair my vision. I was able to do so many things. I was able to get my driver's license and drive. I was able to go to college without any assistance. So I was able to do so many things. It really wasn't until my mid-20s that I started to, something's a little off. And that's what I've been dealing with for the past 2 years, and just kind of really emotionally dealing with this disease, and just, what is my life? What is my future going to be? Oh my God, what can I do? And that's just, you go into this panic, like, oh my God, my life, my future, and I described like my future felt like it was fading away, because I didn't know how is it going to be. And then one thing too, when your doctor says you're going blind, you automatically think darkness. You don't think like, oh, I'm going to have like little difficulties. So it's like I'm trying to live the best I can, and definitely now I definitely feel more comfortable with my disability. With my blog, I started my blog, The Ever Changing Perspective of Essceejulies, as a way to get more comfortable talking about disability and understanding it for myself. And the best thing about living in a time that we live in now, just connecting on social media and meeting so many other people who are dealing with what I'm dealing with, and it's just great to have that, just connect with other people, so who've been here, and also it's great to connect with people who are thriving, who are living their lives, and doing that. And actually, in a weird way, because of all those people who are doing well, it's like, oh my gosh, I feel like I can do anything, that I'm not limited anymore. So now I'm like, oh gosh, what do I want to do? Where's my next step going to be? But it's been hard, too, because you think about gosh, I wish I could do more in my past, and then you're always kind of worried about the future, and it's really hard. But I noticed it's been forcing me to stay present and just to kind of live day to day in my life. And so I'm making these videos to talk about my disability, and to talk, if you have a disability, not just being visually impaired, feel free to comment in the video that this is a discussion, that this is an ongoing discussion about, just dealing, and sometimes you just need that moral support to talk about it, that you're not alone. And if you really think about it, everybody in this world is disabled, because there's no one person in this world who can do everything. The person doesn't exist. And so we all are limited in our ways. I've had to look at my potential in a different way, and to think more creatively about, what I can do in the future, and just getting that support. And I will be talking more about my journey. I have another YouTube channel where it's vlogging, where just even making YouTube videos and say, I can do this, doing that. My YouTube videos on the other channel are not that great, but it was the fact that I can do this, and just putting myself out there the best I can. If you want to see more videos like this, like this video, better yet, leave a comment and subscribe to this channel so that you won't miss out on my next video. And all of my links will be on the title screen or in the video description. And I will see you later. Bye.